Okay, so today we're looking for patterns when we divide whole numbers by decimals like 1/10 or 1/100th. And so you just watched Sal show you that pattern by doing a number of examples. And here I have open our first problem out of 7. And so I thought we could do this one together as additional practice. Okay, and we'll stick with the same strategy that you just watched in the video. So this problem says 430 divided by 1/10. So let's think about what Sal taught us. What if we thought about 430 as a collection of something, like tenths? And why tenths? Well, because that's our divisor. We're dividing by tenths. So if we think about how many tenths are in one whole, how many tenths are there? Yep, there are 10 tenths in one whole. So let's continue that pattern forward. What if we had two wholes? How many tenths would be there? Well, that would be 10 tenths plus another 10 tenths, wouldn't it? So that would be 20 tenths. So what if we had 10 wholes? Well, 10 tenths per whole, 10 times 10, that's 100 tenths, isn't it? Right? And what if we had 20 wholes? Well, if 10 wholes is 100 tenths, and 20 is 10 times 2, right? Oh, sorry about that. That is a terrible 2 somehow. I just can't write small 2's with my stylus, right? So if 10 wholes, 10 ones is 100 tenths, 20 ones is 200 tenths. So each time in this pattern, let me erase that real quick. There we go. Each time as we look at this pattern, we want to find out how many tenths are in a whole. We multiply that number by 10, right? So the problem is 400. Let's get to the problem now. 430 divided by 1/10. So the question is, how many tenths are in 430? And if we look over here to the work we just did, we can see that in order to know the answer to that question, we'd multiply 430 times 10. And that'll get us, do you know? Yes, right, 4,300. So the answer to the question, 430 divided by 1/10, is 4,300. Because for every one, there are 10 tenths. And if we have 430 ones, that's 430 times 10. And that's just the pattern Sal was showing us in the video. So let's go ahead and type that answer in and see if we're correct. 4,300. Check. All right, there we go. So I hope this is enough to get you started. All the problems you'll see today are just like this, dividing by either 1/10 or 1/100th. Okay, let me know if you need help, and I'll be here waiting. Okay, thanks.